Welcome back, seekers of the strange, to Unveiling the Unusual. I'm your host, Elowen Cross, and in this episode, we step into a shadowy world of espionage, unexplained afflictions, and a mystery that has left governments, scientists, and intelligence agencies scrambling for answers. This is Case 3, the enigma of Havana syndrome. It began in late 2016 in Havana, Cuba. American diplomats stationed at the US Embassy started reporting something strange, something unsettling. It often began at night, in their own homes, behind locked doors. A sharp, high-pitched sound would pierce the quiet. Some described it as metallic, like scraping metal against glass. Others said it was a low, buzzing vibration, like an invisible force pressing into their skulls. Then came the symptoms: a sudden wave of dizziness, blinding headaches, nausea, a feeling as if their brains had been scrambled, unable to focus or think clearly. Some even reported hearing a sensation akin to a directional beam of energy, an attack with no visible source, no known perpetrator, and no clear reason why. The US government took these claims seriously. Medical examinations revealed troubling results, neurological symptoms resembling traumatic brain injuries, yet with no external trauma. Hearing loss, cognitive difficulties, and persistent migraines plagued the victims long after the initial event. Over time, more cases emerged, not just in Cuba, but in China, Russia, and even Washington, D.C. The question was, who or what was behind this? Some suspected sonic weapons, an advanced form of acoustic attack designed to disrupt brain function. Others believed it was microwave radiation, a covert energy weapon used in psychological warfare. But was this an act of espionage, perhaps an attack by a foreign power? Or was something else at play, an unknown natural phenomenon affecting the human brain in ways we don't yet understand? The victims' stories are as chilling as they are confounding. One diplomat, who spoke anonymously to The Guardian, recalled waking up in the middle of the night to an intense pressure in his head, followed by nausea and a strange pulsing sound that seemed to be coming from nowhere.
It was like something was drilling into my skull, but there was nothing there. I stumbled to the bathroom, barely able to stand. The next morning, I felt like I had a concussion.
Another official, Mark Lency, a US government employee who worked in Guangzhou, China, described to NBC News how he and his wife experienced sudden dizziness and cognitive difficulties, followed by severe migraines.
I knew something was wrong when I started forgetting simple things. I'd walk into a room and not remember why. It felt like my brain was under attack.
CIA officer Mark Polymeropoulos, in an interview with GQ magazine, described how he was struck by the symptoms while visiting Moscow in 2017.
It started in my hotel room, a searing pain right here behind my ear. I knew immediately this wasn't normal. It wasn't just a headache. Something had happened to me.
Some thought the symptoms were psychosomatic. But if that were the case, why did brain scans of the victims show real, measurable damage? Why did symptoms persist even in those who had no knowledge of prior cases? And why were certain individuals, mostly intelligence officers and high-ranking officials, seemingly targeted? In 2021, the CIA conducted an internal investigation. Their findings? Inconclusive. Some cases were attributed to environmental factors, pre-existing conditions, but others remained unexplained. Official statements wavered, shifting from possible attacks to unknown causes, fueling speculation rather than silencing it. So what do we make of Havana syndrome? A genuine weapon of the future being tested in real time. A psychological phenomenon gripping those under constant surveillance and stress. Or something even stranger, an interaction between human biology and an unseen force we've yet to comprehend. One thing is certain, the answers remain elusive, locked away in classified files and whispered conversations behind closed doors. But the victims, they are real, their suffering is real, and somewhere, out there, the truth is waiting to be unveiled. Join me next time on Unveiling the Unusual as we step further into the unknown, unravelling the mysteries that lurk just beyond the veil. Until then, keep your eyes open, your mind sharp, and remember, the unusual is often hiding in plain sight.